Good morning, good morning. Peace and blessings. It's your boy Jay Taylor, Voices for the Voiceless. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. And I wish everybody peace and blessings on this Wednesday morning. Just wanted to come real quick and just kind of rant about these illegal immigrants out here, being so self entitled. And, one thing about that is, you know, what really grinds my gears is my people that sit up here and are so empathetic to a whole nother group of people when they don't even show that same level of empathy for their own. I mean, this group of people that we sitting up here, a lot of black people are trying to put on a cape for and be Captain Save 'em, are people that are people that have broken the laws in this nation. Um, you got people that have unalived people. The whole story, it's a bunch of them. One name comes to mind, Lakin Riley, a young lady that fought for her life by an undocumented um, illegal immigrant. Had that immigrant not been caught, um, it just was able to make it back across the border. Uh, we wouldn't even have no knowledge of what happened or who did it because we don't have no record. Do y'all understand how dangerous that is? I mean, you know, and how about the Lake and rallies that don't ever get found out? I mean, we have so many uh unalivings that happen and our words happening, you know, that you never find out who done it. If there's a citizen that did it, you can get the DNA, you can track the person down in a lot of cases. But a lot of these people commit crimes that are never caught for. And think about the family don't have no closure about what happened to their loved one. These people protesting, waving the flag of a country that they fled from, but they want American citizenship. It makes absolutely no sense. But we sit up here and make excuses. Oh, well, they the ones that pick our fruit. They the ones, that'll work for cheap, and the price of this gonna go up in the price. Listen, most of these farmers, they don't need these people to pick no strawberries and no grapes. They got machines for that. And you know, we live in the 2025. We don't need people out there on these farmlands. These people out here doing that. We not living in the days where we used to pick cotton. They got machines that do that. So if you got a few farmers that use these people, they can take the money that they pay them to invest into some of this machinery out here. I mean, these people are not, you know, somebody that we need in society to operate for. But be that as it may, I'm hearing black people say, well, we got to be, empathetic. See, there's a difference between showing empathy, as the title says, and just being plain stupid. The Biden Harris administration promised these people that if you come to America, you won't have to worry about food. We're going to feed you. You ain't going to have to worry about um, rent or mortgage. We gonna house you. We gonna give your kids free education. We gonna make sure you live a extra free life on the backs of our taxpaying citizens. You are campaigning to further be disenfranchised for your replacement. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand that these are legal immigrants, which I have nothing against personally, but as a taxpaying citizen in this country, I'm not finna put myself second citizen to nobody. Put my kids second citizen to nobody. Put my other American citizens second citizen to nobody. These people were sent for you to do all the work and they reap all the benefits for, which we have limited resources already in our neighborhoods. So you just gonna forfeit the little bit of resources that we do have and give it to a whole new another group of people that don't even have citizen, never uh invested into this nation. Protesting, not peacefully. When Donald Trump said they opened up the insane asylums and the prisons and they sent the worst of the worst out of their countries to our country, that's exactly what we see when we see these protests going on. You see people blocking off freeways, stealing police cars, throwing firecrackers at the police. But these are the people that you want to cap for by the hundreds and thousands. Looking at these protests, these are the people that you want to throw the cape on. See, you have an empathy for people that have broke the law and protesting while they break the law. Stopping freeways, causing all type of havoc. Why y'all can't protest somewhere where you're not interrupting society? People got places to be, and you on the freeway blocking the freeway. People going to and from work, from school, and y'all out there cutting the food where y'all don't have no citizenship, and you got black people, not just black people, liberal people, period, that want to have empathy for their replacement. At some point, you got to say in your mind, that's on them. That ain't my fight. We are in no position, especially as black people, to be sitting up here caping for some people that are breaking the law. And while they're breaking the law, they're protesting while waving foreign flags. I mean, you see, when Trump said these people they have to be the most uneducated, lowest of the low in their society. Because see, even Hispanics and Latinos that are here, and make no mistake, you got other people too, but I don't really too much see no Haitian, no blacks, no white people. It's a lot. I don't see no Chinese. We got a lot of illegals from all different, races here. But for what we're seeing a lot of these Hispanics, and the majority of Hispanics and Latinos that got any type of sense, they not co-signing none of this foolery, bro. They not even co-signing. They say, man, you giving us a bad name. When you got people that's out here that came through the proper process and became citizens the proper way. That's a slap in the face to people that followed the law, paid the money, went through all type of hell to get here, and then you just sit here and watch somebody skip the line just because you thinking they coming from some bad circumstance in their country, which I would beg to differ. They are here because the Biden-Harris administration promised them a free ride on the backs of the taxpaying citizens like you and I. Just because they speak with an accent, you're being empathetic to the picture in your mind that they painted for you. What I saying, wait a minute. We seen images of these people walking for caravans through Mexico to get here. These people was wearing all type of name brand clothing, had Jordans on their feet. They didn't look like they was disenfranchised. They was walking dressed better than us. But you gonna sit here and campaign for some people when you don't even go that hard for your own people. Talk about separate. No, they ain't nobody separate their family. They separated their own family when they made a decision to come over here illegally. And I do blame the Biden-Harris administration for making that possible. They should be investigated for why did they keep open borders? Why did they create a CP1 app for these people to come through the border? How is the government gonna give them this the good time? Y'all get download this app. It's gonna tell you when the border gonna be. I mean, this is what your government did in the last administration. Gave these people an app where they knew when to come in your country so they can replace you, and you want to sit up there and cap for your replacement. No, they don't want to go back home. They ain't come in because they love this country. They came here because they were promised a free ride. Our taxes, our price of living, everything's going up. But you sympathizing and empathizing, no, you're just stupid. At some point, you're just stupid. You're not thinking. You so empathetic, but y'all will go hard on another black person. Y'all won't show them no empathy, no sympathy, or start a whole war over something on the internet. I see black people going back and forth trying to, they ain't even met each other, never looked each other in the face before, never shook each other hand, nothing. But are arch enemies over the internet, but want to cap for some illegal immigrants, many of whom have committed crimes, and not who is being targeted. And if you look at the news and you see Tom Homan in Chicago, you see all these ICE agents out here. I'm seeing people campaigning for the cartel people. These are terrorists. They're not just selling fentanyl. You know how much sex trafficking and human trafficking goes on at the border? Just so a lot of these people with the cartels do human and sex trafficking of children to get into this country. You sympathizing with that? You empathizing with that? They shooting at the ICE agents, the military, everything. So whatever they got coming, hey, they got coming to them. Ain't nobody tell you the blow at the government, the United States. How you think that's gonna fare for you? How you think that's gonna fare for you? You know, you want to go against the United States military instead of just, hey man, we're gonna have to leave that alone. But you know how many children have been sex trafficked and human trafficked by these cartels? Them ain't no people to be capping for. But your own commit a crime and get separated from their family, you quiet about that. You ain't got nothing to say about that. Just because these people have an accent and you think they come from some type of circumstances that, man, these people probably was living good. But you've been painted this narrative. And if they love America so much, why are they in America begging for citizenship, protesting for citizenship, waving foreign flags from Mexico and El Salvador and Trinidad and Venezuela and all these different places? Do you not know if you was to do that, that's a declaration of war in certain countries across this world? To be on their land and be sitting up there protesting with a flag from a different country, that's a declaration of war. These people can't be very intelligent. And Trump said they sent in the worst of the worst. They opened up the insane asylums and the penitentiaries and sent them off. And I believe it, because that is crazy. It's insane. You on national television. You don't want to be deported. You say you're a model citizen. Well, why would you be down here causing disruptions? You on your way up out of here because now we know who you are. We're looking for the criminals. We're looking for the potential terrorists. They made that clear. So I'm not finna sympathize and empathize with people that do stupidity. Cause now I look stupid. This ain't our fight, man. When we went through what we went through in this nation, when we went up against the powers that be, we couldn't run to them for no type of protection. And these the same people that be at the city council meetings up here in Chicago looking black people in the face saying, no more money for you. Your tax dollars going to me and mine. You too lazy. You don't deserve reparations. They disrespectful and you still capping for them. How stupid can you be? I'm just saying, everything ain't our fight, black people. And you don't even fight for your own. You will go, man, you would go to hell and back to throw your own under the bus. It's amazing to me. It's simply amazing, man. I just, I just had to rant about this, man, because I don't feel sorry for these people. And if you hit illegally, listen, they not throwing these people committed crimes and they not putting them in jail. They just sending them back home. Man, listen, Trump tried to send these people. He had a whole bunch of people from Colombia. Put them on planes, gave them first class flights back to Colombia. The president of Colombia didn't even want to take their own citizens back, man. That tell you these ain't the people to be capping for. If they own people, that president don't even want them back, why do we want them here? They ain't contributing to society. They living off all the taxpayers freely. Hey, if they gave me an opportunity to go to another country to live free, all I got to do is procreate and, man, just, I ain't got to work. I ain't got to do nothing unless I want to. Everything handed to me. Don't sound like a bad idea. Can't really blame them. But now that we know what's going on and we know we're being affected by it, you gonna still try to empathize with these people because they got to go home? Ain't nobody sending them to jail. Hey, you came with your kids. All right, take them with you. We ain't got to separate you. But if you love your country so much, if you flying your flag so much over here, why don't you go live there? Why don't you go stand on your own 2 feet and fight and don't flee like we did here in America? 14th Amendment apply to us, foundational black Americans. I'm sick and tired of hearing black folks capping for people who will spit in your face. They don't give a F about you. Don't give me no sob story about what they been through, what we been through, what we doing. We sitting over here in America. We ain't got the luxury to go cap for nobody when our neighborhoods are riddled with crime. We had lack resources. Our kids struggling. Education system is down. Our health is the worst. We ain't in no position to cap for no other people on the backs of our taxpaying dollar, but we working hard every day trying to get by. You got to be insane. Then they sit up there and tell you lazy. They at the city council meeting talk about how it ain't no more money for you. Your tax dollars gonna take care of them and their kids and their great grandkids. Are you stupid? Because you went past empathy. You went stupidity. Well, anybody come to you talking crazy about capping for these people, hey, like I said, I ain't pouring no salt on them, but I ain't capping for them either. They gonna have to hold their own nuts. How about that? That's my time. Thank you. Voices for the Voices, Jay Taylor. We love y'all. Until next time, see you soon.